with these schools.
Junior outside. Lambert. Now here's Hayward. Thompson outside. To the inside. Here's Junior. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Well, guys, the biggest name in Spartan history is easy to pick. Magic Johnson definitely helped build this program.
Along with his coach, Magic helped establish this program. I mean, Michigan State won its first title in 1979, led by Magic Johnson. He's exactly the kind of player you want representing your school and acting as an ambassador. Nobody does it better.
Now here's Diaz. Fades. No good there. And Michigan State the other way now. Hayward with it. To the paint. Junior drops in the layup for two.
Hayward showing you exactly what a true good floor general does. Read the defense and then dish accordingly.
Diaz outside. Back to Palmer. Pass to Bayless. Mercer covered by Junior. Now Lambert. Inside. It's stolen by Mercer. Here's Diaz. Mercer outside. And here's Bayless. Back to Mercer. Diaz. Pass to Mercer. 6 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Junior.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Billy Donovan to this school. I mean, he ushered in a golden era for their hoops program. Went on to the NBA, and that's where he is now, but he really made his mark with the Gators.
Guys, with Billy Donovan, he had over 15 years of sustained success with the Florida Gators.
Donovan was a star in his own right in college. He played for and coached under some of the top collegiate coaches of all time. Donovan laid the foundation for what this program has become.
Now here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Bayless. And here's Mercer. Out to the left wing. Fires from the line. Palmer with the bucket.
Hey, for Palmer, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Outside, inside, mid-range. If the defense is giving him the shot, he's more than happy to oblige.
Pass to Harvey. Thompson, left side. Back to Harvey. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Red Thompson.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Lawson, covered by Junior. Now here's Diaz. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Lawson misses. You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman. That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Pass to Diaz. On the wing, Lawson.
And doesn't take Diaz long to spot the wide open man. He's always ready to exploit the defense's weakness.
Thompson outside. Junior. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Lawson outside. Palmer. Back to Lawson. On the wing, Diaz. Palmer. He's guarded by Hayward. Pass to Diaz. Here's the three. That one, no good. Hayward with it. Down low. Junior, no good. Florida trailing. The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
Now Harvey, he's got 5. To the middle. Lambert. Off the mark there with the 3. Bayless outside. Here's Junior, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And making buckets inside. If you're Junior and you want to play in the NBA, it's one of the things you need in your game.
Timeout call, the Gators.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get...
The first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Spartans on top, up by 1. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
Well, you want your power forward to shoot a high percentage, and he's certainly doing that.
Well, I love the fact that a young player like him is taking quality shots. I think that shows how coachable he is and how well coached he's been. The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing at Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
Bayless, he's guarded by Hayward. Pass to Bayless. Now here's Diaz. Palmer. Now here's Mercer. RV covering. Mercer can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
To the inside, Junior. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Pass to Lawson. Back to Diaz. Down low. Fades back. Mercer can't hit.
You know, Michigan State has been absolutely dominant in Big Ten play. And, you know, it pains me as a Buckeye to admit that, but that's real talk. I mean, they have been superb and really one of the top programs in the nation for the last 20 years or so.
Mercer outside. Back to Palmer. Bayless outside. Pass to Mercer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And I know it's not easy for you to admit the success of the Spartans, Clark, but as you said, they're a premier program.
The Spartans have had 22 straight trips to the big dance. That's such an incredible feat for a program. What an outstanding job this school has done to be a pillar of the college hoop scene. And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Back Back to Lawson. Pass to Diaz. Back to Lawson. Little turnaround. Red Thompson with the rebound. The Spartans leading. To the paint. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Always a good idea to go up strong inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And without a doubt, Michigan State, a huge producer of NBA talent. Some huge names from the program throughout the years. You can always count on them to develop.
And for the Spartans, you guys, they produce players at all positions on a consistent basis.
You know, the most recent big names from the Spartans program, Jaren Jackson Jr., Draymond Green, Gary Harris. But also, don't forget now, big Zach Randolph came through the program as well. And I think Michigan State has just done a really good job of finding excellent talent and then developing that talent.
Mercer outside from deep. Doesn't go that time. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
On the wing, Diaz from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Spartans.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Mercer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. And now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark, Florida.
Hey, it's plain and obvious that Thompson puts in time working on his shot. Grabs the ball there and sends it straight in. Boom.
Mercer right side. Again, Florida.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Inside, Junior. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line. And that one misses.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Shoots from the elbow. Mercer can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Thompson outside. Pass to Hayward. From downtown. That shot's good on the assist by Red Thompson.
Hey, clearly Hayward's been putting in some extra work from deep now. I mean, he's getting results because he's put in the time.
You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.